All right, guys. So look, Stephen A is ripping into Shanae and Molly right now about the WNBA negotiations, the CBA rights, and all those things, right, coming up. They were negotiating about Olivia Miles, why she transferred or why she's entering the portal and not going to the WNBA. There's a lot of things going on, right? Nobody knows for sure. Shanae's trying to make a argument that the money now. She's arguing that her sister is the president of the CBA negotiations and whatever the case is, or of the women's something. I'll play it, but a lot of it's getting copyrighted, right? Stephen A is not going for it. He's like, look, I've been doing CBA negotiations. I've been I've been covering the CBA negotiations for the past 30 years. You're not going into a negotiation when you're lopsided in trying to demand what you guys are trying to demand. The facts are the facts. I understand that you guys think what's going on with the viewership, the merchandise, and all of that. I know you guys think you know what's going on. But let me tell you something. It's not what you guys think. That's Stephen A's whole point. There's no money in the league. And you guys keep trying to compare it to the NBA. Stop trying to compare to the NBA. You guys are not the NBA. You guys don't make the same amount of money as the NBA. So I want to go to this point right here where Molly makes an absolute fool of herself. Listen to her ask this question right here, or say her statement real quick. Just listen. I'm trying not to get it copyrighted, but you have to listen to this.
Shanae, I hope you guys continue on this.
Hold on.
Momentum of the NBA.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You know how this went on, and that's 10 years.
Back on something you said earlier. NBA.
Okay. We're going to play this clip right here. I want you to listen closely to what she says right here.
I'm not following. So say, just making it up, say the NBA brings in X amount of money and the players, their salaries are 2% of those earnings. Why should it not be the same math for the WNBA?
I'm not saying.
Did you hear what she just said? If the NBA is giving their players 2% of what they're bringing in per year, what they're making a year, which is billions of dollars, why don't we give that same 2% to the girls? No problem. I would love to be a business owner who can collect 2% of my $50 million of losses per year. That's what you're asking for, right? Pretty much. Let's state the facts. We're going to give the women 2% because that's what you guys want. You guys want 2% because the men, they're making 2%, right? Okay. Let's put you on a 2% contract. And now you guys are going to have to pay me to play. That would be lovely. I wish I could send out checks to every WNBA player. Send out invoices to every WNBA player at the end of the year and split up 45, 50 million and give you guys 2% of that, of losses. You guys have to pay me that. I'm going to send you an invoice. You pay me the 2%. Are you okay, Molly? Because what are you talking about? One more time.
Just making it up. Say the NBA brings in X amount of money and the players, their salaries are 2% of those earnings. Why should it not be the same math for the WNBA?
I'm not.
Who gave Molly the ESPN analyst job? Who gave Molly this job? Because now I'm starting to think, Molly, everything that was going on in the past couple of months, now I'm starting to think you might be a part of that little Joy situation. Because every time I hear you speak, what are you talking about? We're going to give the WNBA 2% of what? Of negative $45 million? No problem. No problem. You guys have to be realistic. Turn a profit maybe in the league, and then maybe we'll revisit the conversation. Yeah, you guys are going to get a little bit more money. Yeah, you guys might get a little bit more percentage on this or that in the whatever the case is, the CBA negotiations. But stop coming on here trying to demand, making it seem like there's billions of dollars, like you guys compare to the NBA. No, you guys are not the NBA. You guys are not the men's game. The men's game brings in millions of dollars a year. And you guys lose millions of dollars a year. And now let me put something even more into perspective. You guys are making it seem like that 50 million wasn't lost the year before, and the year before, and the year before. So you're making it seem like this league has turned a profit when it's in debt damn near billions of dollars. Let's be real. Give them 2%. Molly, stop. Molly's got to stop. And then Shanae giving Stephen A an attitude. Well, you don't know because my sister's let me go to this part real quick. Let me try to get it in there for you. And just with so much attitude. Look, and Stephen A's like, oh my God.
Vision is they're not using those tired or old arguments. Okay. They want to work.
And then Shanae was coming on here. See, guys, I can't play too much of it, but she was coming on here saying, well, I'm tired of the same old arguments that the WNBA doesn't make money. It's not an argument. It's a fucking fact, guys. It's a fact. It's not an argument anymore at this point. It's literally a fact. Dude. Let me try to get it for you guys.
Hand with the
ever been a part of the negotiation. Body comes to the negotiating table asking for what they believe that they deserve as non-substantious.
Let me try to get it for you guys, right? You can see it in her face, right? You can see this look. Molly or Shanae, she's pissed off. Stephen A is coming on with the facts. Pissed off. Shannon didn't even open his mouth because Stephen A was the one going in. Stephen A was heated. He was telling it like it is. Stop comparing you guys to the men. You guys are not the men. I've been covering the negotiations for 30 years. You guys have no leverage and you guys aren't going in there trying to demand this and demand that. It's not happening. And watch her push back.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, back. Yeah. I mean, I was on the executive committee. I was vice president of the WNBA while I was.
And how far did that get you guys? She was on the committee of this and that. Where did it get you? The facts are the facts. So look, we're going to continue.
What I'm saying is the argument say what we're playing. So the standard keeps going. More importantly, a collaboration is the only thing that
she's talking about viewership, this and that. The viewership, we know where the viewership came from. Let me see.
When it comes to facilities, so the standard keeps going up and up.
So I'm trying to get the part where she giving an attitude about her sister.
Correct. That's all I was saying.
And they're going to push back. Yeah.
Let me see.
Saying that, revenue is try to help, players' well-being while they're. So the standard keeps going up. More importantly, a collaboration.
I don't know where the part's at, but Stephen A was not having it.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
When you're negotiating?
Yeah, when they're negotiating, they're.
So the point is, guys, it's a little ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous. Attitude, Molly, she don't know what she's talking about up there on ESPN. Like I said, I don't know how she got that job. Talking about give them 2%. Okay, no problem. Let's focus on turning a profit, guys.
Used to be on the WNBA Players Association, and my sister's the president. So
you and my sister's the president. You see, I'm telling you, you can see it already how these girls are. They're being a little feisty. And they think they know their shit, right?
Like I know what their vision is. They're not the Players Association, and my sister's the president.
So Stephen A is looking like, excuse me, like, bro, guys. In order for things to change, things have to change at the end of the day. Like, in order for more money, we got to make more money. It's very simple. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to think of. It's not that hard. The league has to turn a profit. So let's focus maybe on how to do what Caitlin Clark does. Do what Sabrina Ionescu. Do something to make some type of impact. Your sister's the player agreement associations of head board of this and that. What does she do for the league? What does she bring to the league? How much money is she bringing? She's the president. How many jerseys did your sister sell last year? How many tickets did your sister sell last year? Oh, you guys are bringing 5,000? You guys want to go to an agreement? You guys want to go to war with us? Don't forget, you guys aren't going to war with the WNBA. You guys are going to war with the NBA. The NBA, at the end of the day, owns that league. So while you try to compare to the NBA, who's making billions of dollars, they're looking at you guys like you guys are our little puppets. You guys lose us money, and you guys are actually hurting us. Now, if you want to talk about the vision, they're thinking of, oh my gosh, we got somebody like Caitlin Clark. We're getting 1.5 million views. That's why there's some type of agreement going on. If not, nobody's talking about nothing with you guys. Respectfully, understand that. No, you got to really understand it. If I'm giving you guys 2-point-something billion, that's because I'm expecting Caitlin Clark to play for the next 15 years. The one bringing in 1-point-something viewers damn near every week. Jersey sales through the roof, bringing the city 30-something million or bringing the league $30 million, covering 22% or 28% of the league. That's why. So instead of focused on giving attitude and lashing out on podcasts and begging for more money, let's go interact with our fan base and tell them to come to the games and watch them. Because what happened to Angel Reese's fan base during an Unraveled? You guys don't watch her? 89,000 views? She's supposed to be the biggest and most popular thing on Instagram. You guys argue with social media followers. She's the biggest on social media. 89,000 on a Friday? And she's supposed to be the one moving the needle? Caitlin Clark's game would never, ever be under 100,000. Ever. I don't care if she's not even playing in the goddamn game. Whatever team she's on is still not going to go under 89. Are you crazy? Come on, y'all. So look, that's all I got, man. Like I said, I can't play too much of the video. I already made a whole different video. Couldn't upload it, so very frustrated with that. A lot of facts being talked about on here. You know, Stephen A is not playing with you guys. He's letting it be known. You guys will get more, but it's not what you guys are going to be asking for. We're going to have to come to some type of agreement because we're still not in a league where we're turning a profit. So that's what I got for you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. I'm out.